Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and in this video I want to talk to you about a GvG I did today on my axes on bear paws. It was under spec, we were under geared for the first fight, didn't matter, we came through victorious, spoiler alert. So I'm going to talk through the GvG, just go through it step by step, tell you guys what happened. So going to mute for the most part, but yeah, so in this fight we're running Great Hammer with the Hellion Druid Shoes combo, running Knight Armor, not the Guardian that we normally see. We're running One Hand Holy, Curse, and One Hand Fire. And obviously me running the Bear Paws. My build, I was running Soldier Helmet, Ambush on the Assassin Jacket, and then Assassin Boots because of just personal preference. Food I was running is the Eel Stew, the damage and cooldown, and the Gigantify on as my potion. I was running the AoE Q, and I think it's just a lot stronger, honestly. So we go into this first fight. Our whole goal for this first fight is we're going to get there fast, try and take this first fight. Now, first thing to note, none of us inspected. Now, normally I always recommend you try and inspect someone. You can typically look at what they've got visually. So I can see that the Curse has got a demonic staff. I can see that he's got a Fiend Cowl. I can see the Galatines has a Soldier Helmet. I can see he's got Galatines. We can see the tank has a Staff of Balance. But we didn't once check for gear. And while it might have changed the way we played, it's something we should have definitely done. So we go into this first fight, and we have this whole standoff. Now, if you look at my positioning here, I'm not a direct bruiser. I'm not tanky enough to be a direct bruiser. I have no defensive on my my chest, and no defensive offhand. So I have to be a little bit careful here. So the fighters go in and they start trading against each other. Look at our positioning right now. We're kind of in a diamond with me in the middle. And that is our perfect formation. Eladon on the left, Scuzz on the right, Zondius behind because he doesn't need to be up front, and Lou obviously being the front line as a tank. So we go into this fight, gets a nice tackle, immediately pierce, and I should just be piercing on cooldown, and a big thing for me is calling my pierces. Now we know this is their demonic. I stealth and go in for a bear paws. Now if we just look at what happened in there, Lou actually got targeted really hard. That's something we actually highlight later in the fight, but we put so much pressure onto their backline. If you look at the Curse, he's only now getting hit. But my bear paws did 30% of his health, and that's actually a big amount. Now I see the pyro coming. I presume it's on me because I'm low health. I block it. If you didn't see that there, let's actually go back a little bit. So we go in for the big bear paws. We do a little bit of damage. The heals come out, but it's not too much. And yeah, our demonic comes out. That's their firewall. Does cancel the. That was our firewall. The second one was theirs, and it does cancel basically our push. Now, if you look here. I saw the fire, right? So I'm low health, I'm at 60% health. No one else is really low enough to be the target of a pyroblast. And I block it. Why? Because there's no need for me to take that damage. There's so much damage that comes out of that. I roll in, which is a little bit greedy, especially since Scuzz was low and we might need to go on the back foot. But I just walk away, realize I'm taking a lot of damage. The Galatines gets greedy, so I try to pierce. He does roll it, and I jump into the backline. And look at the Curse right now. He's pushed away from his healer. He's in a bad spot. We get a kill, and at this point, we're just looking for blood. No one has capped yet, which is just very, very greedy. We were looking for that first fight. Just get my pierces out on kill targets. Very important at this point because the more pierces I land on the correct targets, the more kills we can potentially get. Run around, not quite able to finish that tank with my Q, but Eladon does get in with a Curse. And we decide to go for the healer over the Galatine. So in that first fight, we managed to wipe 4 people. Really, really strong play. And this is something to note, right? We've got 30 seconds here. So we have 30 seconds on the clock. We've got a huge big fight, and we're actually 150-0. What we could focus on here is rather than looting, because we both went to austerity, I'm going to go to this corpse here. Scuzz does the right thing, goes directly to the cap. I'm still sitting around here when I could have got this cap a lot earlier. Would have made for just a safer, smoother, cleaner sort of setup. As you can actually watch me. I'm getting really, really hyped, really into the fight. We had a great first fight. We realized that we were in 8.2, we were in 8.1. And that's a great start to that fight. We're like, yeah, awesome, right, we're strong now. So what Lou does here, obviously you can't hear the comms, but what Lou does is he actually gets an inspect on them, realizes that the tank's running Great Hammer, realizes that they're now running 8.1, except for the Galatines who's still running 8.2. So we still have to be aware that the Galatines is still going to do a lot of damage. I mean, all of them are going to do a lot of damage, but the Galatines mainly is going to be a big sort of way of them causing pressure. And we didn't really track the Galatines in the first fight. But again, let's just talk about sort of positioning. Lupac on the choke point, Eladon on the left, Scuzz on the right, me in the middle, Zondius behind. This is like the perfect positioning right now because our whole goal now, we hold this mid cap, right? we have a hammer, we have a firewall, we have an armor pierce, we have a bear paws. And that's 4 abilities that work really well on a group trying to push a choke. We have a Hellion as well, that's another one, that's a 5th. So what we want to do is just sit, wait. They have to make something happen because we have more points. Scuzz is just going to keep poking. Eladon doesn't sit far enough forward to get poked, like the Clarion is, like the Curse is, sitting way too far forward to try and get that poke, when really the Fire is the only one that should be poking. And now we see literally they all line up. The healer's the only one that doesn't really line up in this choke. Lines up, Lu goes down, does get interrupted by the firewall, but I go into ambush as soon as I see them all group up, hit a big bear paws onto the back line. That's a lot of pressure. See the poison potion, and I instantly gigantify. Very quick to communicate that I was gigantifying as well. The Galatine kind of focused on me directly, and that's actually a great win wall from their tank. They had a lot of pressure on us at this time, but I just played back, actually hit the tank instead, and we really punish him. He almost drops to death. We don't quite get it. We realise we're getting a little bit low, so I block again. I see the Pyroblast coming from 6 years away. Just was never going to hit. Go in, get a bear paws onto the 2 backline members, and Lu gets an amazing tackle. So I pierce the fire. He drops a firewall, but it's only really going to stop Scuzz, and I can just stay on him, putting AoE Qs onto everybody, and at this point they can't do anything. Tried to dodge roll the Galatine, wasn't quite able to do it, was just a little bit slow on my trigger finger there, and actually it does punish me to get very, very low with the tackle from Soulfunk, the tank of the Bilderberg group. He rolls back, the demonic comes out, I go down with a bear paws, and actually this is a very big moment. As you see, I just immediately turn around and go, no, we said be safe, be safe. We killed their first guy a while ago. He could be back, and he is already back. You can actually see him there. And he immediately rolls in. So we're like, we can punish this. Scuzz actually went for the cap, got punished. So we're fighting 4v5 right now. Scuzz is kind of on the outside, does get focused by the tank, so it's 4.5, we'll call it. The fire gets punished really heavily. I go in for a bear paws. I actually miss the fire, hit the healer though. So I decide to pressure the healer for a little while. And everyone's just kind of split pressure right now, and as you can see, we're getting everyone low. We're not able to do too much. Hit the tank with a pierce just to see if I can pressure him out of the fight. Come back, we don't need to keep taking this fight. Now, if you actually look at the time, right? So we looked for another engage to try and pick up a kill. If he'd have landed that stun, it would have been a very, very clean kill. He didn't. The firewall came down. Brilliant time firewall. Now, look at the time. 24, 22, 22. I can go in cap here and get a 3 cap. Very, very good timing. Told my team that you just need to pressure, keep them off. And I was back there. Now, actually, what had happened is the Curse went down to fight Scuzz. Lost the fight, had to mount up and walk away. Got caught out. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to get the cap. The rest of their team is going to have to come back out to save the Curse. And the Curse runs round basically all the way through the middle and goes round through the other side. He actually swaps to mobility stuff, which does delay him a little bit further on in the fight and allows me to get a very, very clean 3 cap. So as you can see, the whole team down there having to all come out, heal him up, whatever. The Curse is very low energy. It's going to take a little while for them to get back into this fight. And if they do take this fight now, which they're looking to do, we know that we can punish it. They've got low energy. They've had to heal people up, whatever. So Austerity, which is their healer, I believe, is at 40% energy. The Druid Cow comes down. We probably could have punished it. And the calls were being made at the moment. Do we, don't we? And we don't bother. We just say, let's play safe. We're already winning. We've got a good lead. We don't need to push it. So we sit here again. Look at the formation. Formation immediately. That sort of diamond. We kind of rotate around a little bit, but it's that diamond again, and it allows Lu to be the one to deal with that choke, with me being able to follow up after the armor pierce. And we do get a massive engage on them at some point soon. You can just see that Curse is so greedy for it. We hit a 4-man armor pierce. I hit a 3-man bear paws, and we were like, the Galatines needs to die. He's in an 8-2 set, and actually we could shut down a lot of that damage. And we focus him super hard. We get the kill. Couldn't decide which demonic was mine at the time, so I just jiggered, communicated to my team that I did that. The Curse immediately rolled, and again, look at the time, 40 seconds. They've got one down already, so it's going to take them at least 20-25 seconds to get that person geared and back here. I'm low health. Eladon's taken some damage. Lu is actually the 4th one back at the moment. Bearing in mind he's our tank. And they've burnt a firewall. So we decided at this point, no point chasing. We do actually get the healer off this. A little bit greedy. Might actually get the Curse. Okay, so we did get a Curse. It was actually the next push, I believe, that we decided we just weren't going to push. Not sure what the fire did there. He burnt his firewall, which just delayed. Look at the time, 20 seconds left. And this is what you have to do in GvGs. What you have to remember is GvGs aren't always about the loot, it's about winning. And a big thing about that was we could get another 3 cap if we just played it to the right timings. And we did do it, we did really well, we got it. We came back and we hold that mid cap before they're even ready to start fighting again. So here they come, they're here again. They're half health, and actually, here you go. So Lou comes down the choke point, I go into ambush, right? They're grouped up, I could easily hit a 3-man bear paws there. And actually, they group up a little bit more. Probably could have hit a 3-man right here as well. I could have caused a lot of pressure right there. Instead, we were like, no. We've got a lead. We've only got 33 points left. Let's not throw it by playing greedy. So we came back. And again, immediately back to the same positions. So we know that the Galatines is probably not in 8.1 anymore. His health's kind of dropped down a little bit. And Scuzz goes back to poking. Eladon, again, very, very smart as a curse. You haven't got the range to poke, so he just sits back a little bit. Doesn't need to be on that choke point. And again, I haven't got ambush this time, so I'm communicating that to my team. I'm telling them that, guys, I haven't got ambush. I'm not going to be able to follow up as big this time. But we just keep going. They burn a firewall. Now, Gigantify on tank, Gigantify on Galatines, they keep running into this fight, and we know now that they're going to try and put some pressure. So what do? I dive in. I actually miss everybody except the curse. So it's a really bad bear paws by me. We punished the Galatines a little bit. The tooltip actually nearly killed Lou. And the fire rolls in, firewalls, and resistance potions. He's used everything. We pierce him, and we can punish super hard here. So I burn my roll and my soldier helmet there to play aggressive. The Galatines gets flung back, and all I did was pressure the backline while my team could actually sort of keep going. Miss my bear paws. Now, a big part of that fight is if I'd have hit my bear paws, I'd have hit multiple people. I didn't. Fine, it's done. There's no point sort of pushing it too far. So saw the time, got the cap, told my team here. You can literally see me. I'm just shouting at my team right now, being like, pressure them, just keep pressuring them. The more you pressure means we get this cap, and we get the cap. 10 seconds left, and my team at this point just know that the fight's over. Right? They've got 10 seconds left before it goes down to 2 points, which means they've got a minute after that. And at the end of the day, they had to pick up their sets, otherwise their sets would be locked. So 2 points left. It was a very, very strong GvG. They started in 8.2, we started in 8.1, and honestly, we didn't know. We might have played a little bit different if we did know. Very, very clean, and yeah, very fun Bear Paws GvG. Now you can actually see my spec there. My Assassin Jacket 8.1 is like 1350. My Bear Paws were 1150 4.3. So yeah, spec isn't needed to GvG. It's needed for the high end stuff, but for the low end stuff, you can definitely fight it. Even with a gear disadvantage, we fought that and we're very, very strong. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of review video. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like. Make sure you check out the stream. I've been streaming pretty much every day for like 2 weeks now. Going for partner, going for some big goals. So yeah, please make sure you come and check out the stream. And yeah, thank you for watching and catch you later, guys. Goodbye.